Hello everyone, welcome back to the last episode. Jungkook stared at the pink t-shirt Taehyung had put on for him. It had a big daisy embroidered on the front with tiny white butterflies swirling around. He slowly tiptoed to the kitchen where Taehyung was preparing him lunch. Taehyung, do you have some other color shirt? Yeah, check in the cupboard and closet and take whatever you want. Don't have to ask me, Jungkook. Taehyung muttered, busy beating the egg. Cool, Jungkook said as he went back to the closet only to get one open-mouthed. Jungkook squinted his eyes as the wave of the colors hit him in a daze. The closet looks like a rainbow had rise inside it with various shades of pink, purple, yellow, orange, and red dresses. Jungkook could even imagine the horror on the face of the British clients whom he had to meet today. Taehyung, anything in grey, black, white? Jungkook called out, slowly shutting the door. Taehyung was standing there with a smile on his face. You don't have to look so terrified, Jungkook. I have asked you to bring your suit. You can change before the meeting. Oh, by the way, these colors will give you cheer and a smile, which you definitely need more. Taehyung said with a smile. You are my brightest color, Taehyung, Jungkook said cheekily, only to get a cookie pillow thrown at him. The security guard stopped the two youngsters on the bike, each wearing a pink helmet, at the entrance of the Jian office. This was a side entrance used only by the upper management, and clients visit them. The guard rubbed his head uneasily. It has been only a few months since he joined, he occasionally had trouble with overzealous youngsters trying to get inside the building to catch a glimpse of get an autograph of Jungkook. The boss hated any such entrance. Any such interiors. Even the guard himself had not seen the young hair Jungkook from close. He only see Jungkook passing by the car. He Cliff Guard had told lost his job because of Valentine's Day. Some girl followed the security and ran up to the Mr. Jian to give him a rose. Usually they came dressed like an employee, and those who in office, these two on the bike had with their pink and yellow shirts looking an alien hair idiots. The guard muttered as he stopped across the bike. Stop, do you have an appointment? You can't go in if you don't have one. The one on the bike back removed his helmet, stared at the guard. The guard glared back, his irritation rising. What are you staring at? Didn't you hear what I said? Get lost, both of you, Jungkook continued, staring at the guard. As the one of in front removed the helmet, I spoke, pointing behind. This is Jungkook. I am dropping him in the office. Even in the short duration here, the guard had heard many excuses, but this was one of the most hilarious or stupid, whichever way you want to look at it. Yeah, and I am the Prime Minister of Korea. If you stand here, I will call more security and it's not going to end well, the guard said, raising his walkie-talkie with his voice getting strained. Call Youngisa, the one in front told the grumpy-looking man in the back. The man then wiped his mobile and started talking, all the while keeping his glare intact. Soon the phone inside the security office started ringing. The guards' breath became heavy as they heard the strained voice of other man on the other end. The head security crushed his stars, ran out of the office, mumbled applause, opened the gate, and saluted the CEO of the company. He dared not to look into Jungkook's eyes. His eyes darted to the kinder-looking face named Taehyung in front of him. The face broke into a smile and mouthed, "And it's okay to him." The guard felt a wave of relief. Maybe he wouldn't be fired after all. "Jungkook, are you ready for lunch?" Ordered it from your favorite restaurant. They have king lobster today. The truffle soup, Yoongi asked, popping his head in the cabin. Great, Jungkook said, rising from his seat, suddenly freezing midway. "No, you go ahead, I can't." He sit back, waved at Yoongi. "What do you mean you can't? Are you ill?" "No, no, I have my lunch with me." "What? Passing on king lobster? Your lunch must be very special. Where did you get it from? And why are you not going to share it with me?" Yoongi asked, looking at him suspiciously. "Go away, Yoongi. Why are you complaining? You can have the whole lobster to yourself." Yoongi left the cabin, grinning as Jungkook opened his lunchbox, sighing at the sight of a simple rice and omelette in the box. His mind wandered off the lobster and truffles for a second. The thought of the release, however, soon vanished as Jungkook saw a post-it note stick on the side of the bus. On it, Taehyung had drawn a big smile face which hurt eyes. No lobster in the world would give Jungkook the happiness he felt at the moment. The month flashed by as Jungkook tries to navigate Taehyung's world through Taehyung's eyes. Life there wasn't ruled by money or status, but rather by sense of unity and empathy. Jungkook was delighted to meet Taehyung's friend, especially Yoon and Jimin. He was amazed at how selflessly they did their work, expecting nothing in return. Jungkook made a mental note to strengthen the project department to Jian Industries. Jungkook almost held his breath on his drink when Taehyung told him that last night that Yoongi and Jimin liked each other. Yoongi, his best friend, Yoongi in love. Jungkook suddenly felt guilty that he hadn't talked much to Yoongi these past few days. He was too holed up with his life and Taehyung to notice what's going on in Yoongi's life. Jungkook said, "Talk to Yoongi." He wanted to be there for his friend as he had been there for Jungkook. They say that times fly by in a snap when they are with one you love. The days felt shorter and nights felt shorter, and the clock ticks by a little too swiftly as Jungkook and Taehyung made that small apartment their love nest. For the next month, they went to the movies, walked through the street, their hands interlocked, laughing, baking, tasting. They could talk endlessly about even the most insidious thing. They argue about color of jeans or whose arm was bigger. They argued about religions and politics. They revealed their dreams and hopes. They shared their fears and secrets. They chatted about their day. They traveled the troubles and successes. They listened even if they couldn't fully understand each other's work or fault. They listened. Jungkook never knew that opening up even the deepest, darkest part of his heart would be so easy, but that was the thing about him. He made it so easy. A glance of his face and Jungkook could feel a certainty rush through his heart. They just put together him and Taehyung. It wasn't without him, though, like the day Taehyung got mad at Jungkook because he spent half of their money budget on wine. Jungkook didn't check the price. The habit didn't come naturally to him, and he was too proud to keep it back. When Jungkook realized his foolish at the counter, or the day when it was his turn to cook food, Jungkook followed all the instructions on the YouTube videos to A to Z. Yet most of the time the dish came out this or that time when Jungkook mixed whites and pink in the laundry and made the whole he filled attempts to joke how Taehyung loved everything pink would didn't land well either. And yes, in all honesty, there were times when Jungkook did miss the luxury that he had so grown to. The nights were, however, the worst. Taehyung had a strict no physical policy for the month. It's all about the heart and emotion, they said. But seeing Taehyung up close every day, watching him step out of the bath with droplets of water clinging to the milky white skin, looking at him sleep with those rosy lips, Jungkook felt he would suffocate in the logging. And of course, there was the mole on his all over face that drove Jungkook crazy. Added to, Jungkook had found another mole on Taehyung's yellow, and he could think was taste it, and hearing Taehyung cry on the other side of the way, Taehyung wasn't having it easy either. Jungkook, the Greek god body, would roam around the house with in shorts because apparently it was too hot for Jungkook without an AC. Every time he saw that perfect toned body and in the front, Taehyung could feel himself turning red. He had half mind to break his saving accounts and buy an AC cooler and an air cooler in apartment. And one night, when he couldn't hold it any longer, Jungkook decided to try his luck. He slowly placed his hand on Taehyung's wrist. If Taehyung swept it away, Jungkook would act as if he did it accidentally in sleep, else he will see what is good. No harm in trying, Jungkook thought. Taehyung didn't move. Jungkook wondered if Taehyung was asleep. He was awake, alright, Jungkook concluded grinningly when he felt Taehyung shifted under his fingers. He slightly scooched his waist. Taehyung suddenly turned towards Jungkook, his eyes blazed. Jungkook snapped his hand away and was about to applaud when Jungkook felt that juicy lips smashed against his and Taehyung's weight on his body. Not able to hold in anymore, the two of them let themselves loose as they angrily sought each other. In the next apartment, Yoongi could hear the feeble groans and sadly wondered when he would be able to go to his wife. Jungkook stared out of the window into the moonless night sky as he waited for the oven to preheat. This was the last night of the month. He couldn't believe how quickly the month went by, and he marveled how how happy he felt being with him when he first came. All he knew was he loved him. The last few days showed him how much he would gladly give up his life in a blink of for Taehyung. Jungkook had never known this strong an emotion for anyone even before, but he has been feeling the tension in the pit of his stomach the last few days. Taehyung had still not given him a definite answer. Of course, there is no doubt that Taehyung loved him too, but did Jungkook and Taehyung's trust? Would they will be willing to go to distance with him? They talk about everything in the world except what would happen after the month. Jungkook didn't ask either. He didn't want to push Taehyung to make a decision. He didn't want to know what the next day would bring. All he knew was that he loved him, and maybe, just maybe, that was all it to matter. A man could only hope. Taehyung stayed in his sleep as he begging of the vessels disturbed him. He reached out to the side only to feel empty. His heart just jumped subconsciously. If he couldn't feel Jungkook by his side, the noise from the kitchen woke him and he jolt up. It was a few minutes to midnight. What was Jungkook doing in the middle of the night in the kitchen? The scene in front of him made him stop short. His jaw hit the ground. The kitchen looked like it had been hit by a storm. And in the middle of it, Jungkook was standing with an apron around him, his hair and face streaked with white flour and lumps of pink jelly-like substance. Taehyung, happy birthday. Taehyung shifted his gaze to the pink lumps on the kitchen counter. The cake from deserted of men. I I had promised I would get one for your birthday, but since I don't have the money, I called the owner and got the recipe. I followed the exact measurement. I don't know what happened. It tasted okay, I think, that though it looks like crepe. Oh God. Sorry, Taeyang, I will buy you one for tomorrow. Taehyung stared at the man in front of him and not twisted in the depth of his heart, got stuck in his throat and came out as flowing tears. Before Taehyung knew he was holding Jungkook and sobbing on his heart. He truly appreciated all the sacrifice Jungkook made this last month, all that Jungkook gave up the to merge in Taehyung's world. He had felt the strength of Jungkook's passion and the weakness of his heart. They recognized the extent of Jungkook's love and, more importantly, his own. Taehyung, what happened? Why are you crying? Taehyung, tell me what happened. Jungkook tries to shake the weeping boy. Taehyung, I'm scared, Jungkook. I'm scared that someday you will stop wanting me this much. That's impossible. How can I? There is only one you in the world, Jungkook said softly as he tightly tightened his imbalance around him. Will this work, Jungkook? I mean, us. This was just 1 month. It's not going to be easy like this. Jungkook slowly pulled Taehyung and stared into the soft brown eyes in front of him. He smiled softly. No, Tang, it's not going to be a fairy tale. We came from different wars. We have lived all our lives in different wars, and it is not going to be easy to understand and adapt to each other's side. We will have to be patient with each other and help each other. There will be moments of frustration, fear, of confusion, but I hope that if there is something this past month has shown you, it is that I am ready to do whatever it takes to make us work, and that is all I ask for you to a chance for me and for us. I am scared, Jungkook, Taehyung whispered. I am too, baby, but I also know that I love you so much, and I can't imagine my life without you, and that you love me too. Let's give us a chance. Taehyung, Taehyung felt the tightness in his chest goes away as he looked into the face of the man he loved and saw the same love glistening back. Taehyung had no idea how their future would be, but for today he had Jungkook and Jungkook had him, and that's all. That was enough. Thanks. Happy birthday, Jungkook said again as he scooped a spoon of cake and gave Taehyung. How's it? Jungkook asked worriedly. As bad as I expected. Oh, Jungkook, listen here. This is the deal. You have to bake me this cake every birthday till you perfect it, and if you still don't get it right by the time I turn 17, I am going to find someone else. Thang rolled his eyes playfully. They laughed. Jungkook as he pulled Thang closer. They stared at each other as their eyes filled with yearning as the heart gushed and with emotion and distance between their lips blurred. The kiss tasted of strawberry and promises of passion and desire, of hopes and dreams of love. They are going to live their life together forever. The end. So everyone, how was the story? Don't forget it to comment it down, and maybe I will work on the special episode. I know you will love to read about the future life. Okay, so let's see if I work on the special episode and upload it, and I hope you will love it. Bye bye. Bye.